You mentioned that human rights are important for everyone, but by looking at the work that these organizations are doing in Austria, one might say that they are important for everyone, except we're talking about the human rights of Palestinians, or we're talking about the civil and political rights of human rights defenders of Palestinians here in Austria. And I will mention several examples that concern a lot of the organizations here. We can talk about how Amnesty International Austria constantly tries to pull under the rug any criticism of Israel, try to not publicize and not criticize at all any of the criticism that comes from, very well documented, from actually Amnesty International, the headquarters, the secretariat. And they just decide not to publicize it, not to mention the topic, and to turn their backs. We can also talk about organizations that have no problem, find no problem, engaging into trips to Israel funded by the Israeli government, with the only aim is to whitewash the regimes, the apartheid regime that these organizations are considering, that all human rights organizations, the main international human rights organizations, are calling. But what is particularly concerning to me is what is going on in Austria, here. Because we can talk about the cancellation, this invitation, censorship that is happening in institutions and in universities. I haven't heard a single comment and a single word from any university, from any institution, criticizing this censorship and this attack on the rights of people. We can also talk about the attacks, the fines. We have over 300 people who have been fined for participating in a demonstration while the bombs were raining in Gaza, but that was considered anti-Semitic and it was cancelled. No single organization said absolutely anything about this. And also we can talk about the slap case, and this is the most shameful. There is a slap case going on here against an activist, pro-Palestinian activist, that was put forward by the municipality of Vienna. It's been going on for two years. They're asking this person over 36,000 euros for posting a picture of a poster that person saw on the street that simply said, "Welcome, visit apartheid." This case has been not mentioned by any of the organizations, not even by those who also have suffered this terrible tactics of slap cases. And even more shameful, this has been recognized by the coalitions against slap cases at a European level. It has been denounced by Cívicos, it has been denounced by institutions in the United States, and more so, it has been denounced by not one, but 4 special rapporteurs of the High Commission of Human Rights by the United Nations. 4. The special rapporteur on the freedom of speech, the special rapporteur on the freedom of assembly, and the special rapporteur. Can I finish? I'm about to finish. Yeah, absolutely it's related, because we're talking about, and I would like to hear the answer and the reply of all these organizations about this. But, so, 4 human rights special rapporteurs, also the one for the situation of human rights defenders, have written a letter to the Austrian government demanding an explanation and criticizing this slap case. However, the Austrian League for Human Rights has missed and has completely hasn't said anything. So my question to you,
thank you very much,
is, can you explain to me, can you onboard why there is such a veil of silence, why there is such a lack of criticism and such a lack of international solidarity when it comes to this topic? Why? Thank you.